That comes after Gigi, 29, and Bradley went to his hometown of Philadelphia over the weekend to cheer on the Eagles. The A-star is born actor, 50, and his girlfriend were photographed in one of the suites at Lincoln Financial Field, where they watched the Eagles upset the Los Angeles Rams 28-22 to progress to the NFC Championship game this weekend. It appears probable that he may travel to Philly once again this weekend, when his club plays against the Washington Commanders to determine which NFC team will be headed to the Super Bowl. There, the squad will meet the winner of the Kansas City Chiefs and Buffalo Bills AFC Championship game. Over the last year, Taylor has been a frequent feature at Chiefs games, most recently enjoying the team's triumph over the Houston Texans from her own suite at Arrowhead. The hitmaker had returned to Arrowhead over the weekend for the first time since the Chiefs' regular season clash with the Texans on December 21st. She watched the game with WNBA superstar and Chiefs fan Caitlin Clark, with the duo pictured cuddling as Kelce scored a touchdown in the game. Taylor and Travis have been dating pop superstar for just over 18 months, but many already anticipate the A-list pair to be one of the first to take their relationship to the next level in the coming months. The tight end and diva recently topped the list of Hollywood power couples who are projected to be engaged this year. Meanwhile, Bradley and Gigi were initially connected as a pair back in October 2023, with a new rumor indicating their girls are becoming close friends. The actor's daughter Leah, 7, and the supermodel's younger kid Kai, 4, apparently prefer to spend time together. It's very sweet, the source continued. They are busy with work, but also prioritize their relationship and daughters. The Maestro actor had his only kid with ex-Irina Shayk, who introduced him to Hadid 2 years into their relationship from 2015 to 2019. Meanwhile, Travis Kelce replied when Lil Wayne aired his displeasure with the cheating Kansas City Chiefs on social media during the Chiefs' NFL divisional playoff game against the Houston Texans on Saturday, January 18th. Wayne, 42, went to X and made his thoughts about Kelce's group be known. "I hate the cheating as Chiefs," the rapper stated in a follow-up post. Wayne said, "It's not even impressive when you cheat, and then clearly try to cheat just win, baby." The rapper, who is a famously enormous football enthusiast and a die-hard admirer of the Green Bay Packers in particular, was alluding to a storyline that has surrounded the Chiefs all season. That NFL officials are providing preferential treatment to the two-time reigning Super Bowl winners. Chiefs quarterback Patrick Mahomes was also accused of unsuccessfully attempting to sell a roughing the passer call by flopping on the bench during the game's fourth quarter. On the Wednesday, January 21st edition of their New Heights podcast, Travis and his brother Jason Kelce addressed the matter head-on. "The whole world was talking about something else during the game, and I'm sure you saw some of this, but they were complaining about the refs again," Trav added. Jason then read a post written in response to Wayne, which defended Kelce and the Chiefs against the cheating claims. "Literally, folks will see S like this and say, 'Yep, just like I thought, refs versus Texans,'" Jason added. "Bro, the Texans left the all-time leading playoffs receiver wide booty, but naked open for 4 quarters, and yet the Chiefs needed those calls." Travis laughed wildly and stated, "They did. They left me, but naked open." The tight end recorded 117 receiving yards and a score in the 23-4 win against the Texans, which earned them a ticket to the AFC Championship game against the Buffalo Bills. When asked to provide his own comment to the refereeing in the game, notably 2 contentious roughing the passer penalties against the Texans, Travis elected to plead the 5th. Mahomes, 29, addressed the officiating dispute during an interview with 96.5 The Fan on Tuesday, January 21st. "I've kind of learned that no matter what happens during the game, something's going to come out about it if you win and you continue to win, so I don't really pay attention to it," Mahomes said. "I mean, obviously, I've been on both sides of it as far as how I felt the calls were made, but at the end of the day, man, those guys are doing their best to make the best calls and keep it to where the players are making the plays in the game, and that's what decides the outcome." He added, "Obviously, there was a call here or there that people didn't agree with, but at the same time, I think there were a lot of other plays that really decided the outcome of that football game. I would say that the only one I felt like I maybe did too much was the one on the sideline where I didn't get a flag, and the ref saw it and didn't throw a flag, and I saw it instantly and knew that I definitely shouldn't have done that," Mahomes said. The Chiefs meet the Bills in the AFC Championship game, which airs on CBS Sunday, January 26th, at 6:30 p.m. Eastern Time. While Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift are receiving major accolades for their performances at London's legendary Eras Tour, Mahomes sent chills down fans' spines by suggesting Trav's future and leading them to believe that a third straight Super Bowl would be the Chiefs' star's heartfelt goodbye to Premier League football. This weekend, Travis and Mahomes will give their whole attention to the major game. Travis and Mahomes are now the most beloved duo in the league, regardless of rapper Lil Wayne's accusations of cheating. They are also two of the best players on the field. They were also faded when they were frontrunners for a major music prize that year. In addition to country singer Morgan Wallen, three key Kansas City Chiefs players, Patrick Mahomes, Travis Kelce, and Chris Jones, were nominated for iHeart Music Awards after their unexpected cameo during Wallen's One Night at a Time tour. Meanwhile, Taylor Swift got an astounding 10 nominations for the 2025 iHeart Radio Music Awards, one of which she shares with boyfriend Travis Kelce. There is a favorite surprise guest nomination for Swift's new show among her many nominations. Swift was acknowledged for summoning Kelce for a special moment at her June 2024 performance in London. Therefore, Kelce is a double recipient in the area. But first, let's take a look forward to this coming Sunday, when the Chiefs and Travis will face off against the Bills at Arrowhead, and Taylor Swift will most certainly be there to cheer them on. Sunday's AFC Championship in Kansas City isn't only a crucial game for the two-time reigning Super Bowl champion Chiefs. It might also be the final game franchise cornerstone Travis Kelce plays at Arrowhead Stadium. The probable Hall of Famer is already 35, and although he is under contract until next season, Kelce has a lot of off-the-field interests, including a role in the impending Happy Gilmore sequel. The Chiefs fan base is understandably worried that Kelce may leave Kansas City for Hollywood as a result of these pursuits. However, the reigning Super Bowl MVP, who has been friends and teammates with Kelce for a long time, had nothing encouraging to say. "I have no idea," Mahomes told Kansas City's 96.5 FM before of Sunday's AFC Championship game against the visiting Buffalo Bills. "He hasn't said anything to me if he's thinking that. I know he signed a 2-year deal before the season, and he appears like he still loves football, but he also has a nice life as well." Mahomes said, "Either way, I just enjoy every single time I walk on the field with that man, knowing he's a great icon of not just the Chiefs but the NFL. If it's his final game, let's go out there and get him a victory. If it's not his final game, let's go out and win anyhow." Mahomes' motivating comments notwithstanding, the quarterback's statements didn't inspire optimism among the Chiefs supporters. "Patrick," one admirer commented, "I don't like your response. Why do I get a hunch that Pat knows something?" One fan inquired. Some supporters opposed the concept totally. "I'm just going to say this. Coming Sunday does not at all feel like Travis Kelce's last game at Arrowhead," tweeted Chiefs podcast Alexi Osborne. "But I suppose you never know. Hope I'm right. I will never be ready for that day to arrive." One admirer drew the obvious link to Kelce's girlfriend Taylor Swift. "I want him to retire on a three-peat, so he and Taylor can both retire and get married and have a baby." The smitten admirer wrote on X, "I don't know, billionaire GF makes great money doing a podcast, broke the record of his idol, assured HF First Ballot." Another marker, presumably referring Kelce, overtaking Jerry Rice for the most 100-yard receiving games in postseason history last week. "What else is there to do?" But many expressed anguish at the mere idea that Kelce may go. "I can't even let myself think about it," one wrote. Even at 35, Kelce remained productive, with 97 catches and 823 yards on 133 targets. He scored just 3 touchdowns during the regular season, but made up for it on Saturday with a score in the Chiefs' divisional playoff triumph against the Houston Texans. Kelce has showed slightly more faith in second-stringer Noah Gray this season, completing 40 passes to the tight end for 437 yards and 5 touchdowns. But it appears like the weekend won't be easy for Taylor and Travis. People are predicting that Taylor Swift and Gigi Hadid would be forced to suffer an embarrassing moment at the next Super Bowl if the Kansas City Chiefs square off against the Philadelphia Eagles. Taylor, 35, is famously in a relationship with Chiefs tight end Travis Kelce, while supermodel Gigi is dating actor Bradley Cooper, who is a passionate follower of the Eagles. As Travis, also 35, and the Chiefs appear more and more likely to make it to the Super Bowl in hopes of earning a three-peat of victories, it would mean that they wind up facing either the Eagles or the Washington Commanders. Taking to TikTok to voice their opinions on a prospective Super Bowl fight between the two buddies, one fan commented, "How fun would it be if we get Eagles versus Chiefs and Gigi and Taylor are besties?" Another remarked, while one fan said, "Bradley versus Taylor Super Bowl, go Birds." However, some fans noticed that the celebrities and their lovers have no bad blood and would likely be perfectly fine with a Super Bowl face-off. Literally best friends. They have been on a double date with Taylor and Travis before, one person pointed out.